Trying to sprint or anything. More or less what you would look like when you're swimming an Ironman.
Alright, here's Cathy. So, good things. Nice long reach. Doing good, great job there. Good body position. Hips and legs are high in the water. Head position looks very smooth. You're not, lifting your head any extra to breathe. You're not pulling your head to the side really to breathe, so you're just rotating, which is what you want to do. Kick looks like it's pretty good technical kick. Maybe allow a little more flexion for your knee, but whatever you're doing is working because your body position's good here. Arm recovery, we didn't really talk about this in the lesson. With that right arm, sometimes your hand is going over your elbow or above your elbow. That's okay in rough open water. Long term, that might cause you a little bit of shoulder impingement. It's not a speed issue. It's more like are you going to wind up with some shoulder problems issue. But if it works for you, it's okay. So above water, very smooth. I couldn't really pick out, I can pick on you for the arm, but that's really it. It's a very, very smooth, streamlined. And then from this angle, you see as well, your hips stay pretty much right in line with your torso. Your legs are doing a good job of staying in the same line. You can see that right hand kind of flinging up. That's the only really thing I might consider working on, but I would work on it after all the catch stuff, and I'm sure you've been working on that. So hand entry and extension points pretty much right in front of your shoulders, with the exception of when you turn to breathe. Sometimes your hand cuts in slightly, but 99% is good there. So underwater, I think that's where we picked out some things that you would be able to work on. And I'm going to let you pass by a couple times before I throw in my comments. Okay, so I believe the left arm is doing more of a straight arm pull, which means upper arm and forearm are more or less one angle, so you pull down and then you pull back. Problem with that is that the first 20-30% of the stroke is kind of a push down. There's also a little bit of a S kind of curve into your stroke, and your right arm is a bit more. It's like you start the catch, the proper catch kind of angle, but then your elbow slips back or leads the stroke back, so you're starting to get the right motion or correct technique, and then you lose a little bit of that leverage, so the elbow leads the stroke back. So the key way to work on that is working on rolling that shoulder. I know we discussed that. And at the end of the film here, there's a freeze frame, so you can see that catch in action. So from the front, the right arm going under your body a little more as you pull through a little too much of an S. But the line more or less was pretty good.
So this is doing sort of a almost catch up, just thinking about really getting the shoulder involved with the shrug and roll aspect of getting the high elbow catch, which helps you pivot your elbow externally and then get that hand and forearm vertical. All right. Yeah, so that right arm is going to be your tricky spot. The left arm looks better to me already. Yeah, this left arm. That was good. A little bit of a swoop under your body still. That's going to be the next thing to talk about.
So here, I know we were working on really, rolling and shrugging the shoulder, trying to get that catch as well as possible. So you're getting some of it on that left arm. The more of a bend you see through the arm, the more you see like a round, arc shape as you pull through. That means you're getting it. So you're getting some of it there as well. Your tendency with that right arm is a little bit of a slip. So hopefully you have been working on, this aspect of the stroke. Pretty good beginning there as well. So getting the high elbow position and then holding it essentially through midway, and then you push through the rest of the stroke. Once you're halfway through, you just push through. That's pretty good. So you're getting better here. So this is much better than when you were just swimming, especially on that right arm.
Straight line pull back with the left hand. This is still just thinking about trying to pull a straight line back with both arms. Yeah, that right looks pretty good. Maybe just a slight bit in. We told you not to worry about the high elbow on this round. That's pretty good on the right side.
All right, so frame by frame. Looking at your right arm. So entry, extension, good reach, no problems there. Nice rotation, kind of initiated from the arm and shoulder. That's what you want to see, or what I want to see. And then this was before any feedback. So look at the angle of your upper arm and your forearm. They're more or less one line. So that would qualify or classify as a straight arm at the beginning, and then your elbow starts to lead the stroke back. So your hand and forearm didn't go entirely vertical really anywhere in the stroke until very late, like in this next frame, I think. So you want to see that hand straight up, straight down angle at the beginning of the stroke versus the end. Easier said than done, I know. So lots of one arm drill, flexibility through the shoulders. You just keep working on it. Those tech paddles, techpaddle.com, you might find them helpful. So again, great extension rotation with the left side here. Then looking at your forearm, upper arm, more or less one line through here. You would want to start to see the shoulder internally rotate, the elbow externally rotate to get a high elbow. So this is more of a straight arm all the way through the stroke, and then a bit of S pulling, or the forearm angling under the body. If you were to look at your arm from the side, it still would look kind of straight. So less S pull, more high elbow catch. Keep doing it, and you'll get there. Sorry this is so late to you. Thanks.